to make sure that we're live before we actually do anything. And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fairly short stream with the Ranting Monkey. Say hello, Ranting Monkey.
Hi, everybody.
And we're just going to talk about video creation and content creation software. This was due to a friend of mine, Rational Shitlord, who actually made my avatars for me, wanted me to talk about Sony Vegas and Audacity. I brought Ranting Monkey in because he uses Adobe Premiere and used to use Movie Maker as well. So, Monkey, would you like to talk about Movie Maker? And I'll just bring it up quickly on screen so people can see.
Sure, absolutely. The reason I went with Movie Maker to begin with was because I'm getting a little bit of feedback.
Are you? Do you have
Yes.
your headphones in?
I do.
Are you receiving any feedback from me, or is it from you?
I'm hearing my voice.
You don't have the stream up, do you?
I don't know.
Shit.
And it sounds like it got a little better. Anyway,
Okay.
with Movie Maker, the reason I went with it when I started, besides being poor, and it is a free program, is because of how easy it is to use. And the ease of use with Movie Maker is both its biggest asset and its biggest drawback.
Yeah,
It's so
I
easy to
agree.
use. Yeah, it's so easy to use because it doesn't have a lot of features. I went to Adobe Premiere because I had tried a few of the free programs that are out there that have a lot more options.
Yeah.
But with those, they bogged my computer down so much I couldn't use it. And I was really hoping that if I got Premiere, I use Adobe products all the time and love them. And I was hoping that with that, it would work a lot better, that it would be optimized, and it has been.
Yeah.
So if you are starting out, I do recommend something like Movie Maker. I know Mac has their own one, and I've heard it's really good, but I've never used it, so I can't recommend it. But starting out, definitely I would go with Movie Maker.
Yeah, I started off using Movie Maker as well, and it's obviously it's free. It does have some special features in it. I mean, you know my intro. I mean, I originally created my intro using Movie Maker. It can be a little bit difficult for when you're chopping content up, even if it's your own content. It can be somewhat difficult to do. Because you can't exactly zoom in as such like you can with more complex editing software. But it's not too bad. I'm fairly sure you can, when you save a video and you export it, you can make it HD, can't you?
Yes, absolutely. There's several different settings you can use.
Yes, but I never used to do that. I used to upload in, what is it? Is it 480p?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to upload in 480p originally because I had no idea how to actually convert it. But there are tutorials on YouTube that can give you a bit more information about it. There aren't that many options as far as special effects go and things like that, and chopping videos up. But it's a good program to start off with if you don't know what else to use at the time. Did you want to add any
Real
more
quick.
about Movie Maker?
No, but I do want to address something in the comments. Somebody said that they wanted to get Adobe, but they wanted 50 pounds a month. With that, it is a monthly fee, but make sure you're looking at buying just Adobe Premiere rather than their entire Creative Cloud. The Creative Cloud is a lot more expensive. For Adobe, I pay $20 a month.
Okay, cool. Did you want to talk about... Yes, Lotus Wolf, Movie Maker is okay. It's okay. You won't be able to do like a really amazing special effects or anything like that, and chopping up content can be somewhat difficult with it. And you can't use layers in Movie Maker, which is irritating. But
You can't use layers, and the other thing you can't do is make the video that you're importing any smaller. So like how we do a background with a movie in the middle, you can't do that kind of stuff. You can't do an overlay.
yeah,
It is good for starting.
There's no overlays. And you can't install extra layers like you can with more complex programs.
Right.
Which is one of the more irritating things. Did you want to talk about Adobe Premiere?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll bring it up. I'll just quickly Google it. And
Sure.
what am I doing? I
One of
don't
the
know.
reasons that I switched was what we just talked about is overlays because I wanted to be able to put my avatar in there for silly shit. But I also wanted to be able to shrink the video down. The other reason I went to Premiere is sound options. In Movie Maker, you have very limited ability to change volume levels. When you go to a higher quality product like Premiere, I know Vegas can do this too. You actually can go in and individually adjust sound clips, which is incredibly helpful when making videos.
Oh yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Because to change the volume of a particular clip on Movie Maker, don't you have to chop that particular clip up and then separately adjust the volume? But even then, you can't do a great deal with it. Can
Yeah,
you?
the
And you
only
can't do a lot with. I don't think you can add any effects to the sound, and I don't think you can make it clearer. Or if you wanted to like make it echo or anything like that, you can't do that, can you?
I think it has a built-in echo thing. I can't remember because I don't use it very often. And with the sound, the only thing you can do is turn it down.
Yeah,
With
that's rubbish.
Yeah, with Premiere, you can do everything from when we get into Audacity, we'll talk about this, but you can do compression where you actually adjust it that way, or you can just do a simple volume increase per clip.
Yeah, which obviously would make it difficult because then you have to go into each individual clip and change the volume,
Yeah.
which can be a pain in the ass if you're making a very long video.
One of the ones I did recently, I had like 12 clips in it, and I had to go through and do it for each one, but it was still better than saddling my audience with having to turn up their volume every time I switched.
Yeah, I mean, this is the issue. If you go look at my older videos, you'll see that well, as you watch the video, that the fucking audio is everywhere. You know, I'm too loud. The video itself is too fucking quiet. It's chaos because I just couldn't get it right. And this is the thing. If you're doing a response video like what me and Monkey do, and the video that you download to chop up and respond to has shitty audio, it's going to make your life more difficult unless you use a better editing software. And I'm fairly well. You can't separate the audio in Movie Maker either, so it's not like you could put it through Audacity. So you'd have to download the audio for that video and the video itself separately.
There are workarounds for it, but it's a pain in the ass. You'd have to put it into another program, tear out the audio. Yeah, it's just not worth it.
But Movie Maker's good to start with, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. If you're just starting out, I wouldn't spend any money unless you have it lying around. I would try Movie Maker just to get the hang of it.
Yeah. A Movie Maker's a good place to start just to get used to the actual practice of editing, I would say.
And when you do go to, I don't know about Vegas because I never used it, but like in Premiere, it can be a little intimidating when you first start putting video into your timeline. There's several sliders at the bottom where you can adjust how much of the timeline you see, and finding that was like a lifesaver. Movie Maker makes it really easy to see everything right away, and going from that to the timeline on Premiere was a little bit tricky, but there's just so much more you can do with it.
Yeah, I agree. Should we talk about Audacity before we talk about the video editing software?
Sure.
I'll bring up Audacity because I do have it installed on my computer. It's a free to use open source software that's very easy to download. I believe there are different versions for various what the fuck? What's this doing now? Oh, because it it crashed on me yesterday, didn't it? My whole computer just fucking crashed yesterday. I have no idea why this happened. So basically, this is Audacity. I have Audacity on the screen right now, and if I just share screen with you, Monkey, so you can see what it is I am doing. So here we go. We have. Can you see it, Monkey? Monkey? Hello?
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I paused or I muted myself for a second. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. So this is Audacity. I know it looks quite complicated, but it's not that difficult to use because us who make videos, we don't need to use many settings from it. I wish I had. In fact, I'll tell you what, hold on a second. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? There we go. So there we go. I've recorded a bit of audio there. Just be advised, Audacity might not pick up older microphones. When I first downloaded Audacity, I didn't have the Blue Snowball mic. I had a Fifine, however the fuck you pronounce it, microphone. It wasn't a condenser microphone either. And Audacity wouldn't pick it up, so I couldn't use Audacity to record. So I had to record using Movie Maker, and then I had to convert the audio using a free source online to convert it to WAV, and then import it to Audacity to then edit it. But all you need to do is use this to record, double click, and it will select the whole audio bar, go to Effect, click Compressor, press OK, and there you go. It makes it look a bit more what's the word I'm looking for here? It's more accentuated. You can see it better, and it also makes it a little bit louder as well. If I just play it, how now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? It also gives that deeper, more fuller sound for your voice. And once you've actually done the compression, what you should do is find bits of noise that you don't want in the video, like taking breaths between words, like that's a breath right there. And what you need to do is go to Effect, Noise Reduction, get the noise profile, then double click the whole thing, Effect, go back to Noise Reduction, and then press OK. And then what it will do is it will find all those sounds that it's just found, and it will remove them from the entire audio. I do this several times because I find various bits of shitty audio when I'm recording, and I basically cut out any background noise or me taking deep breaths.
When I first started using it, I had an air conditioner running in the room, and it always picked that up. So what I do is I give myself about 2 seconds before I start talking.
Yeah.
And then that way I have a big chunk where I can take my noise profile.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a very similar problem to you, Monkey, because I have a serving hatch right next to my computer, and on the opposite side of the wall, there's a refrigerator there. And as you know, they're loud machines. So I also do the same. I allow the mic to pick up that noise, and then I just basically, so I can cut the noise out afterwards.
Yep, and then you'll still have to go through because you'll catch yourself taking a breath, and you can't help but hear it. So you just cut those little parts out.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to do.
The other thing I would say is when you did the compression, when you played it back, there's a bar. It's about in the middle of the screen at the top, and it shows you your noise level.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah.
And what you're going, it's actually the next bar over on playback.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's the playback level. You can adjust that with this bit here.
And what you're looking for on that.
How loud are you now? Holy shit.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's me. It's my fault. Audacity just decided to hack into Google fucking Hangouts and change your volume. That was good. There we go. I think that's better now.
But when you do your compression, you want to make sure that you don't get way too loud. If you go into the red past the 0, it'll light up like a bitch for you. But you went too far. You can Control Z to undo it, and then just go back to the compressor again and lower the settings a little bit.
What was it when you how now, brown cow? Yeah, it goes right into the red.
Yep. But what you're shooting for is about that 3 mark.
Yeah. You can see where you are when you record in this bar here. But Audacity is free. You can download it. I'm fairly sure there are versions for various OSs, including Windows 10. Which might need extra drivers to be installed. It really, yeah. I didn't have to do it myself, and I have Windows 10, but I have heard other people having to do that. Was there anything extra you wanted to say about Audacity?
No.
Okay, I'll close that off then. Oh, in fact, wait a minute. I better just say that when you actually finish your voice editing.
Exporting.
You need to export the audio, and then what you can do is you can then save it to your desktop, which is great for dragging straight into your editing software immediately afterwards. You can choose to save it normally, but it will save it as an Audacity file and not an audio file. And there we go. That's closed. So, are you able to share screen at all?
I've never done it, and let me open up Premiere. Premiere takes about 5 minutes to load on my computer. Okay, I have a shitty computer.
While you're doing that, I'll share screen, and I'll show everybody Sony Vegas. Just to put it to anyone, is there any questions from the chat regarding anything we've spoken about so far? If I can't answer them, I'm fairly sure Monkey can. And now I'm just going to pop into Sony Vegas, which I've already opened up. Now I have Sony Vegas Pro 13. It's not the most up-to-date version. I think the most up-to-date version is number 16. You can buy it for around $600. But there are videos on YouTube that tell you how to acquire Sony Vegas without having to do that. Not that I've done that, nor am I telling you to do that, but I'm saying that you can do that if you wish to do that. So I have Sony Vegas Pro 13. It's a fairly simple layout, as you can see. The top right box here basically shows me any content that I put into the editing part down here. I have no idea what this bit's for. I've never had to use it. And this bit here is where basically you upload any videos or anything like that. So if I upload the Irate Bear intro, usually when I upload it, it asks me if do I want to set the product video settings to match the media. I often set no, because I like the Sony Vegas to render the whole thing in a brand new HD setting once I've finished. What's that, Monkey?
Oh, I didn't say anything. Sorry, that was background noise.
Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah, I mean, it's fairly simple to use. You can add as many extra audio tracks or video tracks in as you like, and you can use various overlays. Like what I've done here is I've added another video line here which will go directly above the current video, and what will happen is if I put another video in, I've got Ghazi's fucking video here on my fucking thing. What the fuck's going off here? Right, I just need to, there we go, there we are. Happy days. And now all I have to do is silence that, put that there like that, save it, and then boom, and then look, it now overlays on top. So it's fairly easy, and because I've silenced the audio down here as well, it won't play anything from that video. I find it very, there are lots and lots and lots of tutorials on YouTube that teach you how to use Sony Vegas, and they are definitely worth watching. I can't really teach you how to use it. I know how to use it, but I find it difficult to teach other people how to do it. Is it worth getting? Yes, quite frankly it is, because it's so much faster to use to make content than Movie Maker. And it's very easy to chop up video. Look, I can zoom right in, right down to the millisecond, touch, chop it up, zoom back out again, chop it up, move the clips around if I want to, delete segments, easy, really easy to use. If you ever struggle with it, there are hundreds and hundreds of tutorials on YouTube that teach you how to do all that kind of stuff. And I find that it renders videos quite quickly. It depends. I would say a 10-minute video takes around 25 minutes to 30 minutes to actually render. And the way that you do that is you have to get this little bar up here to match up, to basically cover the whole contents of the video. And then you basically click render. And then it gives you a whole bunch of choices to choose. Usually the best one to choose is Windows Media Video V11, and then 8 megabytes per second HD 1080p video, and then click render and it does it for you. But then you need to make sure that you know where it's rendering and saving the video to on your computer, because I did that and it didn't do it to my desktop and I couldn't find the fucking thing. And I had to go hunting through my computer to actually look for it. But there are hundreds and hundreds of effects and tools that you can use with Sony Vegas. I'm fairly sure you can download more from the Sony Vegas website as well. I mean, I use Sony Vegas for very basic. I mean, the type of videos that we make are fairly basic, aren't they? I wouldn't say that they're particularly difficult to make. I mean, it's more about our arguments really that makes our videos a bit harder to make, really.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is with Vegas, is that just a simple buy it and it's yours, or is it like Premiere where it's a monthly fee?
I'm fairly sure you buy it and it's yours. I know Adobe likes its monthly pay, because I did have the trial version of Photoshop for a while, so I kind of get how Adobe works.
The other thing I would say is you mentioned render times. Just be aware, folks, that will change based on your computer.
Oh yeah. I apologize. I should have mentioned that. If you have a decent computer, like I have a gaming rig with a decent graphics card in it, with lots of RAM, that's a good time. 25 to 30 minutes for a 10-minute video. I'd say, but if you have shit hardware, then it'd probably take a lot longer.
How do I share a screen?
Hold on a second, mate. If you have any questions about Sony Vegas, please let me know. Right, you see on Google Hangouts, you see the top right hand corner where the 3 dots are?
Yep.
If you click that, the top option should be share screen.
Okay.
And then it should share the screen, hopefully, when you click it.
Is it showing it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, this is how Adobe Premiere comes up. Right down here, that's your timeline. When you start to play it, it shows up in that box right there.
Well, this
importing
looks
is
quite nice.
It's a really great program. It's definitely worth the money if you can swing it.
Yeah.
What I do with it when I import my files, I set up a folder for audio, one for video, and then one just for my still pictures. And to bring them in, you literally just grab it and pull it down to where you want it.
Well, that's nice and simple.
And you can take it, drag it out to make it longer. And when you do that, whatever is in this first one here is going to be your background. On top of that, anything you put on top of it is going to be in a window, kind of like, wait for it to catch up right here. I had to go through and actually make this video smaller so that it shows up in the window, but it's a simple effect of clicking the effect button here. Wait for my slow ass computer to catch up.
So this actually looks a lot simpler and easier to use than Sony Vegas.
It's like I said, when I first started, it was a little bit intimidating, but the more I use it, it's really easy.
Yeah.
But you click on the one you want to highlight, and it's a scale button right there. You can change the size just by typing in a new number.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. Like I said, definitely worth the $20 a month. You can also get all of Adobe stuff for $50. So you get Photoshop, Illustrator. I own an older version of Photoshop, so I don't have to do that. I just get it for Premiere.
Okay.
Dragging files in is really simple. You just click here. If you don't set up a folder, that's fine. Just click in a blank spot in this little area.
So in a way, Adobe Premiere is better, especially if you're just starting out, because obviously you don't want to fork out $600 on Sony Vegas and then quit. I mean, because a lot of content creators do quit after a few weeks or even after a few months of content creation, and you don't want to have to fork out over $500 for a video editing software, whereas you can cancel your monthly payments, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely, anytime.
Yeah, so even if you only do make videos for a year, you're still not even spending you know,
Not even close to the same amount.
yeah,
No.
yeah, exactly.
You can, last I knew, you could still outright buy it. It's really expensive to buy any video editing software outright.
Yeah.
So again, especially if you're starting out, go with something free.
I do have a recommendation for people if they want something that's a bit more complicated but free and open source. Hit Film 4 Express.
HitFilm 4 is the one that I tried using, but because of the way that it's optimized, I just couldn't get it to work on my computer. It slowed everything down.
Yeah, do you have Windows 10?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't work well with Windows 10. If you have any other OS, it might work a bit better. I had it, and it just would not work properly for me, and I just didn't like its overall operating system. So, but if you do have something that's before Windows 10, or you have a Mac or anything like that, then perhaps go look at that. It is open source. It has a lot of special effects as well, so it might be worth looking at that.
One more feature I wanted to show on here. This area right up here, I still use Movie Maker to cut up videos just because it's a lot quicker for me.
Okay.
But what you can do is anything that you want to adjust, you just double click it and it'll pop up here. And like I can put in a start point here, move to here, set my end point, and now that little bit of video is available to be moved down.
No, there you go. So Adobe Premiere Pro is actually better than Sony Vegas, really.
Can't make that judgment myself because I've never used Vegas, but it is really simple and it's very easy to use.
Well, it looks simple. It looks easy to use. Technically speaking, it's cheaper.
Yes. And it has a ton of features on it. If you go into the effects, there's just so many different things you can do that I haven't even looked at them all yet.
I have a question.
Yeah.
On the Adobe Premiere website, are there any extra special effects or things you can download for it, or?
You can. There's all kinds of stuff you can buy. Let me see if I have my. This is your opening bar for your, because even if you just get the one product, it's going to make you download the whole cloud thing.
Yeah.
And you can go through it and either install, you can try each one, of course. And then they do release little packages with different effects, different clip art you can use, all of it royalty free.
Can you get like a free trial of Adobe Premiere like you can with Photoshop?
Yeah, you can get the first month for free.
Oh, well, there you go. That's definitely well, if it's free for the first month, it's definitely worth checking out. And $20 isn't too much.
No, and I didn't go ahead and update until I was technically making at least $20 on my YouTube channel, so it's actually being paid for.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Any questions about that, guys?
Yeah, let's take a look at the chat and see if there's any.
Oh, I'm sorry. They said the free trial is only 7 days.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, try it for 7 days, and if you think that's if you think it's decent, then perhaps it might be worth making a monthly purchase.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. I tried it, and as soon as I tried it, I loved it, so I went ahead and purchased it. So that's my mistake.
There's a question in there. Is there a free conversion software that doesn't force a watermark?
Not that I'm aware of, because the watermark would be on the video. What program are we talking about?
That's a good point. I've never noticed a watermark on your videos.
Mine doesn't have the watermark you guys see on my videos is from YouTube. That's part of your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that is basically there as a way of it's kind of like a form of branding, isn't it?
Yeah, and
it's also there to encourage people to subscribe, because if you click it, it subscribes you to that YouTube channel.
I know there are some free programs that have watermarks, but again, that's going to put it directly into the video when it compiles it.
Yeah,
the only way to
there's a software I downloaded ages ago which has a fucking irritating watermark on it, and I can't remember for life of me what it's called.
Yeah, but in those cases, there's not a real good way to do it. The only thing you could do is to like put it in Premiere, shrink down the video so that it wasn't showing. But in that case, you'd have Premiere anyway.
Yeah, and yes, the YouTube watermark is optional. You don't have to have it there, but most content creators do as a way of encouraging branding and people to subscribe. I mean, I have it throughout. You can have it at the end of your video, at the beginning, or through the entirety of your video.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I just leave mine on there.
Yeah, I do. I do because of the type of content that we make. Because our content isn't 100% visual. I'd say it's half and half. So.
Oh yeah, like we were talking the other day. A lot of people tell me that they just listen to mine, like whether in the car or cleaning the house, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. How do you rip videos from YouTube? Well, the best way to do it now, because I was using en.save.net to download YouTube videos, which you can also download the audio as well. There's a bunch of options you can choose. I'll show everybody now how I do it. I'll share screen with you, Monkey. So what I normally do, although I'd no longer use Chrome to do it, I don't recommend using Chrome. If you en.savefrom.net, the actual layout of this thing has now changed. So if I just quickly grab someone's video from YouTube, then I can show you. I'll grab my own. So you want to copy the link address, you want to go to savefrom.net, and then you post it. You basically just control copy. Now it says here that you should pay it, and then you can go with low quality and download it for free, and then it gives you a bunch of options. But now there's an add-on which comes on Mozilla Firefox, where you don't need to pay anything and you can still get it high quality. And all you need is the add-on installed, and then you can post it in the URL bar, pause that video, and then you get the download option right here. And then you can download it in 720p, which is what you want, really.
I do mine just a little bit differently.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, share screen here.
Let me just stop sharing my screen and I can show you.
I use KeepVid. You just enter the URL here. Give me a sec. I should have been more prepared. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, well, we weren't expecting people to ask us how to download videos.
But that's one of the things that I'm going to steal his video too. It's one of the things that people don't know when they first start out, because YouTube is such a shit about it.
Yeah, yeah. 3 dislikes.
And I always,
fuck's sake.
Sorry about that. I always grab the share link because the site that I used to use would give me all kinds of problems if I tried to use the one at the top there with the watch in it.
Okay. It's a shortened down link, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But you just put it in there, click download, and it's going to bring up a whole list of different ways to download it. And you just click them and it'll start downloading them. Yeah,
there you go. There you go. It's very similar to en.savefrom.net, where you have a bunch of choices. You can download the video in various formats, or you can download just the audio from the video as well, which is actually how I now acquire copyright free music. YouTube actually has a YouTube channel called Copyright Free Music or something along the lines. And those videos are there for content creators to basically download the audio from. You may have heard that really annoying happy music I've been putting in my videos recently.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's from YouTube's own copyright-free website. Channel on YouTube.
Facepalm, I have never put in credit card information.
Credit card information?
Yeah, he said KeepVid asks for credit card details.
Did I?
I've never had to do that.
that.
No, not you. One of the people in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Facepalming in Oz.
Okay. What about the Steam version of Vegas? I wasn't aware there was a Steam version of Vegas. And no, I've never tried Lightworks. I know there are some video editing software that you can get directly from Steam. However, it's not something I've actually looked into. Steam, most people think it's just a gaming platform. There are a fuck ton of softwares you can get on there for video creation and audio and even animation stuff. So it's definitely worth looking into that. But I'm fairly sure most of it is it's not like open source. You have to pay for it basically. It's all very expensive stuff to purchase. Because when I first started YouTube, I did actually look into animation to begin with, and most of the stuff is incredibly expensive. If you're also looking for copyright music, there are some websites where you can get copyright music from places like Epidemic Sound and audiomicro.com as well.
Can I share my screen again just one second?
Yeah, of course you can.
I say that and then I can't get it to work. Okay, on here, if I just wanted to go over the whole keep vid thing. When you put in the URL and stuff, don't mess with this part right here at all. Just come right down here.
It's not sharing screen at the minute, mate.
Shit, hang on.
Excuse me.
Try this again. Okay, do we have it now?
Nope.
What the hell? Okay, I'll just talk you through it then. At the top of the screen, when you put in the URL, it's going to tell you. It's going to ask you.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll do it. Is it keepvid.com?
Yeah.
There we go. It came up straight away. There we go. Okay, keepvid.com. Okay, so I've got it up here now, Monkey. I've got the URL bar with the download button next to it.
Okay, I'm not seeing it. Are you sharing your screen?
No, I'm not sharing screen. No, I probably should. Who's a dickhead? I'm a dickhead. There we go. Can you see it?
Yep. Okay, you click where it says download.
I should probably put something in there a second. There we go. And then click download. In your own time, Google Chrome. Do you know what? I don't like Chrome, but it's for some reason it's faster than Firefox is for me.
I have just used Firefox since I gave up on Internet Explorer.
Well, Internet Explorer is dog shit anyway.
It really is. And the new one, Edge, sucks ass.
Oh, I bet it does. But Firefox was the fastest browser, wasn't it?
It used to be, yeah.
And now I found it was going incredibly slow. And I was deleting fucking cookies and all that shit, and it was still slow as fuck. So I downloaded Google Chrome, and it seems to be faster. Well, there we go. Finally got it.
Okay, the only thing you're going to click on that screen there is the file size right there.
This one here.
Yep, don't click anything above that. Or if you want lower quality or the sound, you click on those. But if you scroll up just a little bit.
I want you to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next 30 days. I'll even help you do it.
I'm not getting a noise.
So it has pop-ups, this website does.
Oh, see, I don't get any.
Oh, well, I only got one. There you go, downloaded it. Didn't pay anything.
Right there where it says content can't be played, don't fuck with that box. It's unnecessary. You just want to click the file to download.
Yeah, just that. And then I'm fairly sure it's been saved to my... Yeah, there it is. Boom. Saved right there. But I'm going to go ahead and delete it now because I don't need it. Yes. Monkey, do you use any YouTube SEO software like TubeBuddy or vidIQ?
Again, with my slow ass computer, I don't leave them turned on, but I do use TubeBuddy. Anytime that
TubeBuddy has a bad habit of slowing down.
It just makes mine crawl.
Yeah, vidIQ is a bit faster, but it doesn't have all the same options as TubeBuddy has, and obviously I don't fucking pay for because there are some paid options, but I wouldn't say that they're worth it. And if I just click on the video here, I can show you what basically TubeBuddy effectively does. You can see other people's tags,
which is really helpful.
Yeah, as a small content creator, seeing other people's tags is very fucking helpful. And as you can see here, everybody, these are all the tags I basically put in for this video, and what you really want to shoot for is to make sure that the keyword you've used is ranked as well, because that'll give you a good idea of where you are on the search engine. Oh, apparently I've earned 75 cents.
Good job.
Yeah. Huzzah. That's what we need. Yay.
That's what we make, folks.
Minted, mate. Fucking.
So
we make computer pie money.
make sure you buy our shirts.
Yeah, that's a fair one. Me and Monkey now have merchandise, so
we want to eat.
Yeah, we need money for cake. Yeah, we need money for punch and pie. So
yes,
make sure you go buy our stuff. Me and Monkey both have the same basically merchandise, just with our. But yours are white t-shirts, aren't they, with a white mug?
No, mine are black t-shirts with a white mug.
Oh, are they?
Aren't they black?
Oh well.
Hell! Now I don't remember.
Oh shit. Well, my merchandise is basically black t-shirts for the men. There are ladies t-shirts that are black as well, and a black mug which has my avatar on them. I'm probably gonna make some more soon. That say like I'm a millionaire on the back or something like that. I don't know yet. What I need to do is have a chat with the subscribers really. And discuss it with them. And if you become a patron, I'll give you a discount.
You know, I was thinking about setting that up.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a good way to say thank you. And I've been trying to think of rewards for Patreon. So if anybody has ideas, throw that out there.
Well, I mean, I had the idea the other day because you know, Kraut does the Patreon live streams.
Yes.
I was thinking about doing that once or twice a month.
Well, I know Jeff Holiday does his once a month.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, Backscan 3030 just said Monkey spends his money on blow irate fat hookers. Yes. I would be lying if I hadn't said that I wouldn't be using the money I earned from YouTube on whores.
Well, that's why we make money, right?
Yeah, well, but that's why we started YouTube in the first place, for cocaine and bitches.
Bitches and blow.
I mean, why else would you start YouTube?
I'll get a blowjob for $50. From who?
That's a bit expensive.
If you're nice to them, they'll do it for free.
Oh, well, that's what you want. I'll give you 50p instead.
Okay, before we get too way off topic here, did anybody else have questions about how to do this? Anything you want to ask?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah,
we can turn to cancer fast.
Yeah, I think that's our problem, really. Try and do a live stream talking about serious articles. Like, we're never going to be Sargon of Akkad, are we? We're never going to have fucking debates with feminists and talk about serious shit, because we always go off topic and start talking about fucking hookers and blow.
See, I like the serious, but I think you have to have some fun in there. People are going to get bored as hell.
Oh, I agree. Unless your whole channel is completely based around that, and that's the way you've grown, like Tildeer, for example. I know he does his research streams.
Or, yeah, like Thunderfoot, his stuff, very dry, but informative, but it's not something I can watch a lot of. But his audience grew with him that way.
Yeah, exactly. And he has 170,000 subscribers, doesn't he?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But if you or I were to try that right now, people would just leave.
Yeah, I think our subscribers come to us for the lulls rather than the actual serious shit.
Except for one of my commenters on that freaky transvestite from the other day. They were mad at me for how mean I was.
Oh, sorry, Monkey, to interrupt. Greed Sin 2, buddy. There are several ways you can download it. You can either go, if you have Google Chrome, you can click into your extensions and look on the Google Chrome store. It's free. It's a free extension. You can download it that way. Or if you have Mozilla Firefox or any other browser, just type it into Google and follow any instructions there. If you use vidIQ, it's only compatible with Google Chrome. So they haven't made it available for any other browser. Yes. So I thought I'd just quickly throw that out there.
There you go, being all serious.
Yeah, got it serious for a second there, and now we can talk about pie and punch.
Bitches and blow.
Yeah, exactly. Pie and punch, bitches and blow. That's what you want.
Now I need a bitches and blow t-shirt.
Fuck, you've stolen it before I could get hold of it. I'll just have to have the hashtag I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm a millionaire. When my wife told me that that's what I shout when I spaff, I didn't believe her.
You didn't even know you were doing it?
No. My missus was like, "Why do you say that when you come?" And I went, "Say what?" She goes, "You say I'm a millionaire as you fucking come." I went, "No, I don't." She went, "Yes, you fucking do." and then I noticed it. Yeah, as it turns out, I'm a fucking millionaire. I fucking wish.
Critical hit. Favorite free editing software if you're talking video. For me, I like Movie Maker just because most of the other free ones bog my computer way down. And for audio, I still use Audacity.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's also my favorite, and it's already there. If you have a Windows OS, Movie Maker is probably the best option, especially for beginners.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy just to jump into, whereas if you were to start off on something like the editing software that we use now for our videos, like Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere, it might put you off. So it might be better off just to start off with Movie Maker. That's probably our favorite, and it doesn't really slow down at all, does it? Really, I mean, it's a bit slow when you load videos into it because it takes time because it needs to render it into the actual software. But other than that, it's really quick at rendering videos when you're done as well. So
the only thing I would say with it is make sure you save often.
Oh yeah,
I had a 15-minute video with lots of clips that I lost everything, and it was one of my MGTOW ones, so it was already a pain in the ass.
Oh dear, yeah.
So I had to watch.
I would also recommend that with Sony Vegas because Sony Vegas likes to crash.
Yeah, I've only had one crash with Premiere. And it happened right at the beginning, so I didn't really lose anything, but I do save constantly just in case.
Yeah, I recommend that. Although every time Sony Vegas has crashed for me, it has always bounced back again, and I haven't lost anything. But I recommend that you save as often as you can.
Premiere has a thing where it auto saves for you.
Oh, really?
Yes. And with most of their products, you can adjust anything, so you can probably adjust the time frame on that, but it seems to be about every 10 minutes.
Okay. Sony Vegas.
But
if Sony Vegas does have that, I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, with Premiere, if you don't save in that time, though, you do lose everything. One thing with Audacity, when Bear brought his up, he mentioned that it had crashed on him. Typically, if that crashes on you, when you bring it back up, it'll still have what you last did.
I've never experienced any problems with Audacity, funnily enough.
It's
never crashed on me.
I've had a couple of crashes with it. It was only for about a week, and I don't know if I just picked up some shit on my computer and cleaned it off, but if it happens, it comes back where you were.
Oh, well, hopefully it doesn't happen to me, but if it does, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Why is the red one talking about pissing on me?
You didn't notice them earlier.
What were they saying?
Well, that's what I saw, that you hadn't noticed them is what they said.
Oh, okay. So he's going to piss on me because I haven't noticed him. Yeah.
Seems a drastic way to get attention.
Yeah. I know I was talking about the hashtag golden shower thing on Twitter, but yeah. I had to make the decision that Sugar Tits would have to piss on me because Daddy Bearing is always busy these days.
Real quick, somebody just mentioned the snowball mic, and I remember seeing a question earlier. They asked if you had any advice for using your microphone.
Okay, so the microphone that I have is the Blue Snowball Ice, and the thing
Me
is
too.
with the Snowball Ice is it's a sphere, it's a fucking ball. It's not like other microphones. It's not like the one above it. You know, the blue fucking what's it called? The other one?
Yeti.
Yeah,
The
it's not
Blue
like
Yeti.
the Blue Yeti. It's not like, it doesn't look like a microphone. Its tripod is dog shit, right? As well. So what I did is I purchased a microphone arm, which is attached to the computer, which I can basically extend well away from my computer and well away from any hard surfaces, so I don't have to build a fucking pillow fort like I used to have to do around my computer and microphone. What I would suggest with it, unfortunately, I don't have a compatible pop filter, but what I have to do is I have to hold the pop filter in front of me, which is, you know, it's just, I guess it's ghetto recording. I have to hold it in front of me. I have to hold like a mic in front of the fucking mic. It's a decent mic, but unfortunately, unlike its more expensive cousin, it doesn't have the auto condenser option, so it can be a little bit more tedious to edit with when you go into Audacity. But no, it's a decent microphone. I think it's about £50, so I'm not sure whether the American equivalent would be $50 or whether it would be slightly a little bit higher in dollarage, maybe $55, $60, because the Great British Pound to American dollar right now are incredibly close to each other at the minute. I think it's $1.22 to the pound at the minute.
Last I saw on Amazon, which was just about a week ago, the Blue Snowball Ice was running $49.
Oh, well, there you go. So it's even cheaper in America than what I got it for. So,
Real quick, do not buy a Blue Snowball Ice from Best Buy. It is $20 more expensive there than anywhere else.
Oh, okay. And just be warned, the tripod is dog shit.
It really is.
Yeah, and for some reason it's eroded. So basically now when I put the tripod in the microphone to attach it to the arm, I have to shove a wet wipe inside the hole before I put the tripod in.
Shove a wet wipe inside the hole.
Yes.
That should not be said on one of our streams.
Basically what it is the tripod, the screw part of the tripod has eroded, and it will no longer screw into the microphone like it used to. So I'm having to shove a fucking wet wipe in there, and then shoving the tripod in and then twisting it in.
A couple of just general things that can work with any mic. If you don't have a pop filter, or say you're using a headset mic like I did when I started, angle the mic so that it's not directly in front of your mouth, so you're not having to worry too much about the whole pop thing.
Well, Bearing did suggest, and I've tried it several times as well, is position yourself 12 inches away from the mic and use a pop filter.
Yep. But like if you're using
sound quality.
If you're using a headset mic, you can't really do that.
Oh, no. Headset. I absolutely just don't use a headset mic, honestly. Do not use one. You can buy really cheap condenser microphones that look like little pens that'll be far superior to a fucking headset.
Yep. But other things you can do...
Said, apparently you can get Sony Vegas on Steam for £30.
Well, that's not bad.
I'm not inclined to believe them. It's not on there. It's not even on there. It's not even on there. Wait, the fuck? He's fucking trolling me is what he's doing. Oh, Sinatra's just DM'd me. Fuck me, 21 notifications on Twitter.
Oh, I don't even have mine open.
I'll fucking turn the bloody thing off. Oh, he said he tuned in to hear shove a wet wipe in the hole.
Timing is everything.
Yeah. Yes, I know you can get Sony Vegas for free, Sinatra, but I'm not going to encourage that, am I? I'm not going to encourage pirating. So, are there any other questions before we end the live stream? I only wanted to keep this fairly short because I've got shit to do, son. So, are there any questions for me or Monkey? Please ask them now. And stop talking about pissing on me. fuck's sake.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, this is exactly that. This is why we can't have nice live streams or nice things. Because look, our subscribers are fucking bigger degenerates than we are.
Where are your dirty girls? Are they sleeping in this morning?
Only one of them lives in England. The rest of them all live in America. That's where the dirty bitches be.
They're sleeping off last night's dirty bitching.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Irate Bear, what is your fetish? Is it pissing? No, it's not. Although it's not something I have tried. I wouldn't say no. Just make sure she's hydrated first. I don't want yellow piss on my fucking chest. Thank you very much.
Okay, he's insisting you can get that on Steam. I'm going to check it out on mine.
Yeah, please. It's got to be American, surely. Irate Bear is the R. Kelly of YouTube. No, fucking not. I'm not a fucking pedo. You can fuck off, you cunt.
Great. My Steam, I haven't had it on for a month. It has to update.
Oh, wunderbar. Why are you telling me that you're Polish? Why? I didn't say anything about Polish people.
You know, when I was growing up, Polish jokes were all the rage, and now I never hear them.
I grew up around a lot of Polish people. I used to work with a lot of Polish people, actually. They got hot women, Polish people.
I don't know that I could pick a Polish woman out of a lineup.
Well, they're usually stunning.
I just did a search in Google, and it does show Vegas is available on Steam.
The American version of Steam or the British version of Steam?
I don't know. What's the British version of Steam? Is it like all uppity and shit?
Is it all uppity? When it loads up a giant cup of tea animation pops up. Let me just pop into video production. I'll go into top sellers. So you think it... Hey, look, there's fucking Egal on Face Rig.
Oh.
There you go. I can see Egal's avatar. That's very... See, Face Rig is the first thing that comes up. That's what Egal uses to animate his character. Fucking... I'm not seeing it anywhere. Power Director. Hey, look, they have a brown bear Face Rig. Hey, I might get that in the future. What do we want here? Not audio production. Well, you think it'd fucking be on it, wouldn't you? No, they're trolling me, man. It's not on here. Just type Sony into it, see if anything comes up. Software. No, it's not on there. He's talking out of his ass. He's talking out of his fucking ass. So, any last questions? Fucking let me know. He's saying I'm blind. It's fucking not on there. It's fucking not on there.
Do a search in Google and see if it'll come up that way for you, because I can't get it if I'm looking in Steam.
Fucking hell. Sony Vegas on... Not Stream. Steam, you fat finger twat. Right, there we go.
Stream, you got that peeing on your brain.
Oh, I think you have to go onto the browser version of Steam to get it. Oh, is it called, it's called Vegas Pro. That's fucking why. Fuck's sake. There you go. Yeah, you can get it on there. Oh, it's not $30. It's £299. You can't.
Yeah, mine shows $3.99.
Fucking hell. Trying to say it's fucking $30. It's fucking not.
Decimal points misplaced.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. It is a good bit of software, though, to be fair. You know, apparently one of the best way to actually learn how to edit is to learn how to do MLG.
What the hell is MLG?
MLG. You must have seen an MLG video on YouTube.
I'm not familiar with what it is.
Oh, it's fucking cancer. Just type in when you're finished with the stream, go watch Pyrocynical Shrek Does Swag, and that's MLG. There used to be all the rage on YouTube. They're just basically fucking cancer videos. they are. They're just awful. I don't know why people like them, but they used to be all the rage.
And since I haven't seen questions for a little bit,
Yeah.
the only other advice I really would tell people is just start and play with stuff. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best ways to learn is just to download someone's fucking video, put it in the editing software, and fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Absolutely.
don't upload it because, you know, copyright and all that good stuff. But yeah, just fuck around with other people's content. Hey, Puppy Hater 1's just arrived, and we're just about to end. I'm sorry, mate. So thank you very much for everybody coming along. Monkey, if you could just stay in the hangout afterwards, please. Well, there's a question there. Do you think being in the military helped with political commentary because I'm interested in both? Yeah, because I was in the military myself. Were you in the military, Monkey?
I was not. I was a sickly child and kept me out, but I am a military brat.
Okay. I would say yes. I would say it definitely helps to have that perspective on politics. But I'm going to end the fucking live stream now because I've got shit to do. I've got to go pick my son up from nursery in about half an hour's time. So thank you very much, Monkey, for joining me. Make sure you go subscribe to Ranting Monkey. The link is in the description. Make sure you go check out our merchandise because it's fucking sexy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye, guys.